We can just on our end, we see the phone icon. So, but we know that you're here. Thank you so much.
Okay, excellent.
We're just waiting to get to 11, guys. So, when we get there, we will let you know.
All right, awesome.
What is this thing doing? Ashley, did you have other windows open here?
Maybe.
Okay, hold on. I just want to have the Zoom open. Okay, I'm back. How far out are we?
Right.
Okay. Hi, guys. Somebody just called in. Can you just let us know who you are? Unfortunately, the only thing we can see on our end is a phone icon. It's a 732-552. Who's that? Yes.
Hi, Leslie. It's Jacqueline Suarez.
Hi, how are you today? Thank you so much for that. We're almost at quorum. If you guys can just hang on 1 second. Okay, try it again.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, good morning. Excellent. Good morning. My name is Kaya King. I am the Chief of Staff for Department of Community Affairs on behalf of Acting Commissioner Jacqueline Suarez for this meeting this morning. I would ask Ashley, can you please read the notice of public meeting at this time?
Yes. In accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act, notice of the meeting has been sent to the Trenton Times, Star Ledger, Asbury Park Press in 48 hours prior to the meeting, and that a meeting notice has been duly posted on the Secretary of State's bulletin board at the State House.
Thank you. And actually, at this time, can you please conduct the roll call of members to verify?
Yes. Representing Attorney General Matthew J. Clinton, Amy Menafio Mason.
Yes.
Representing State Treasurer Elizabeth Muyo Michael Jonas.
Yes.
Representing Environmental Protection Commissioner Sean LaTourette Anthony Finley.
Yes.
Representing Education Acting Commissioner Angelica Allen McMillan Julie Bunt.
Present.
Representing Health Commissioner Caitlin Baston Robin Ford.
Present.
Representing Human Services Commissioner Sarah Edelman Luis Tamayo.
Present.
Representing Labor and Workforce Development Commissioner Robert Osorio Angelo Keith White.
Present.
Representing Transportation Commissioner Diane Gutierrez Scachetti Susan Weber.
Present.
Representing New Jersey Economic Development Authority Paul Seppi.
Falls on.
Public Member Barry Van Cat. Absent during roll call. Public Member William Sumis. Also absent during roll call. Public Member R. Andrew Marshall.
I'm here.
Public Member Robert Sierra.
Present.
Representing the Department of Community Affairs, Acting Commissioner Jacqueline Suarez is Kaya King.
Present.
Chairman, we have 11 members present in a quorum.
Thank you so much, Ashley. So I just want to say good morning again to everyone. It's a pleasure to see folks virtually and in person. And I just wanted to note, I'm happy to and represent DCA and our acting commissioner, Jacqueline Suarez. At this time, I want to get right into some of the great new business we have today. We announced that there are 4 new items of business for approval today. And at this time, I'll throw it over to CEO Leslie Peterson.
Thank you so much. Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back. The first item on our agenda is a revision to the Affordable Housing Support Initiative Program guidelines. The NJRA approved the guidelines in, I think we did in February of 2023. We had a meeting of the minds with our wonderful Attorney General's office. They asked us to put a little more meat on the bone of what was approved. So I'm going to turn it over to Daryl to just provide you with the highlights of the updates. But what I do want to point out is that the Attorney General's office worked with us to ensure the protection of the resources and to also help us to focus this program on those projects and developers that we were looking to target, which are smaller affordable housing projects and developers that are emerging on the scene in New Jersey that need some support in gaining access to capital. Daryl?
Thank you, Leslie. Daryl Godfrey, Chief Operating Officer for NJRA. I just wanted to, can you hear me? Everyone hear me? Okay. So I just wanted to really highlight some things that we did to make some changes into the guidelines. It wasn't really a lot. I want to focus on the eligibility. The initiative assists profit and nonprofit developers constructing and rehabilitating affordable housing in NJRA eligible municipalities. The content, each application must present a detailed proposal identifying the scope, sale, size, and project commitment. The initial screening will take place here. Each applicant will submit to the NJRA, which will review and determine whether it meets the goals of the initiative. Number D is important because we wanted to, as Leslie said, make sure that we provide this access to funding to people who traditionally don't get it. And we wanted to slower down, I guess, really make the size of the units a lot smaller. So we did 75 units. We have a lot of applicants that come in here, they want to do 150 units, 200 units, and they would really take all of our money. So we wanted to really just focus on the smaller guy or, well, smaller person really to 75 units. It will cover our 67 urban communities the NJRA currently services. that's really it on that. And then the last one, the funding approval, as Leslie said, it was $25 million that was given to us to launch this project.
Excellent. Thank you so much for that overview. At this time, I for a motion from the board members.
Happy, I'll move it.
Thank you. Can I get a second, please?
Andrew
Oh,
Mark.
Did you feel that? Good.
yes.
And I just want to make sure to confirm, do any members or attendees today have any questions or comments? Okay, hearing none. At this time, I would request a roll call vote. I do want to note, though, that the AG's office requests that we conduct a roll call vote to ensure we capture at least 11 affirmative votes. At this time, Ashley, will you please read the names for the roll call vote, please?
Amy Panacchio Mason,
Yes.
Michael Jonas,
Yes.
Anthony Finley,
Yes.
Julie Bunt,
Yes.
Robin Ford,
Yes.
Lisa
It-
Meyer,
Yes.
Keith White,
Yes.
Susan Weber,
Yes.
Yes.
R. Andrew Marshall,
Yes.
Robert Sierra,
Yes.
He said yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Chairman Kaya King.
Yes.
Here we have 12 yeses, the motion.
Thank you so much, Ashley. On to the next resolution on our agenda. I see resolution 2307 and CEO Ms. Anderson.
Well, allow me to first say thank you for approving the program guidelines that we could move forward with this financial assistance to Tremont Gardens located at 250 Tremont Avenue in East Orange, New Jersey. It's approximately, well, it's not approximately, it's $3,263,500. And I'm going to turn it over to Daryl so he can tell you about the project.
Perfect. Thanks, everyone. I mean, like I said, this is for Tremont Gardens. I'm happy about this deal, primarily because the NJRA initially gave the applicant $275,000 as acquisition. He did the construction of the project. Now he wants to go vertical. The city of East Orange is very supportive of this transaction. So that's why we're requesting $3,263,500 for financial assistance. Polaris America is an East Orange designated developer in the state of New Jersey, MBE. He focuses on providing affordable rental and home ownership for neighborhoods and residents located in East Orange. The proposed project features 8 3-bedroom, 1.5-bath apartments, approximately 1,000 square feet of ground floor retail space. It's a C1 zoning. He had to change that. Mr. Crawley, who is the CEO, has extensive knowledge and experience in this area. He used to be the former director of housing for the city of New York. He worked under the Cory Booker administration as the CEO to develop the arena. So we were confident in his ability to get the transaction done. And also his expertise really helped us, come aboard. And this money from the Affordable Housing Trust Fund goes directly to the marketplace that we're trying to serve. If you look at the financials, it's going to be determined 120 months, 20 years. The rate is very good. It's 1%. We'll be getting the fee on this one, which is good. We're going to get some fee income team, which is going to say we're going to get $29,000, 50% due at the acceptance and the balance due at the closing. So this is something that Leslie and I wanted to do going forward, make sure that we not hammer people, but also make sure we get some fee income on this transaction. Because if you go to the general marketplace, most people would know that the rates are extremely high in today's high rate market. And we are very, very good in that play right there. So we're going to have a first mortgage lien on the property. And we're very, like I said, we're very happy. We met with the city of East Orange. We met with the mayor, and he's very supportive of Mr. Crawley. That's it.
Thank you so much. I just want to check, do any members have any questions or comments? Oh, excuse me, I just wanted to first do a motion, request a motion from board members.
Amy Minacchio Nason, I'll move it.
Thank you, Amy. Can I get a second, please?
That'll second.
Thank you. Now at this time, any questions or comments regarding this resolution? Hearing or seeing none. I will request a roll call vote again. The AG's office requests that we conduct that roll call vote to ensure we capture at least 11 affirmative votes.
Hi, Amy, you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, sorry. Yes, I'm in favor.
Michael Jonas,
Yes.
Anthony Finley,
Yes.
Julie Bunt,
Yes.
Robin Ford,
Yes.
Lisa Tamayo,
Yes.
Keith White,
Yes.
Susan Weber,
Yes.
Paul Seppi,
Yes.
R. Andrew Marshall,
Yes.
Robert Sierra,
Yes.
Chairman Hyatt King.
Yes,
Chairman, that is 13 yes and 0 no, the motion passed.
thank you so much, Ashley. And next, we're going to move to our next resolution, resolution 2308.
I'm sorry, I'm coming back to you. We're sharing a screen here. Hi, I'm back. This is a $4.4 million financial assistance through the Affordable Housing Support Initiative to Jared Jamar Construction Company. Before I turn it over to Daryl to provide an update on this project, I want to share that this is our second project with Jared Jamar Construction Company. He has done fantastic transformative work initially in the West Ward, Darrell,
Yes.
in the city of Newark. His work has almost been like a charcoal in a grill that has lit a fire in the neighborhood to see the neighborhood begin to redevelop. He does excellent, excellent work. And I also want to share that as a small developer, he was in the midst of completing the initial project during COVID. And unlike a lot of projects that were stalled, he actually used his resources to finish and complete the project in a timely manner. All of the units have been sold, they're occupied, and he came back to the NJRA for additional support. And I'm going to turn it over to Daryl to allow him to give you the update on the new project.
Thank you, Leslie. As Leslie said, I mean, we are ecstatic about this one because once again, it shows a small developer who was undercapitalized, and we came in, not only provided him with training, we provided him with guidance how to get the project done. He was a little rough around the edges, as I could say, my team will say, but the good thing is that this is what we're supposed to do. Now, the other thing that's dear to my heart is, I didn't even know this, when he built this project under the first WIN program, working in North neighborhoods, they were across the street from where I grew up on. So when Leslie and I first rolled up over there, we drove the car, it was like, whoa. And then, but just to see the transformation of the block, not just one, the whole block, we were just ecstatic. The first project we did in conjunction with the city of Newark because we wanted their support, but now he's ready to fly. And so we talked about doing a greater initiative. We met with the city of East Orange, myself and Terrence here, and he's doing a project in Newark and East Orange. Now, if you don't know where this project is located, they're really a block away from each other where the borderline is, working East Orange. And it's going to be very transformative in terms of how he's going to change really 3 to 4 blocks. We're excited about this because we know we're doing this one deal at a time. We see $4.4 million. So the way the transaction works is that he has approvals. He has people who went through training with NACA. Once they're approved, we get an approved mortgage from Wells Fargo. They say yay, Sharon gets the documentation, and then we start the construction. That's our takeout source. So we're just not putting money out there in the street, not knowing how we're going to get paid back. Every transaction is paid back upon completion, and he's only going to be 2 at a time. We're not going to give him, say, 10. No, we know he doesn't have capacity to do that. So there's a lot of hand holding here, but more importantly, we know based on our prior experience, he can get it done. So it's in Newark and in East Orange, both sites. I talked to Tony Finley that we're going to see there's no environmental issues here at all, because these are open lots right now. But we're going to hold his hand and make sure that accomplishes that. So that's really all I have to say on this one. I'm ecstatic really because he did it what he said he was going to do. And this is our second chance with him. And as Leslie said earlier, during COVID, when everything was shut down, he was still bidding and getting things done, calling me and Sharon, but we were answering the call and he got it done. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that overview. At this time, I'd ask for a motion from our board members.
Tony Finley, I'll make a motion to approve.
Thank you so much. May I have a second?
Andrew Mark.
And just any questions or comments before we get into it? Do you want to see this?
Just a quick comment, Chairwoman, General and team, Leslie, great work. I mean, I think it's evident that the team's done due diligence and research and helping a smaller developer looking to build into the community is incredibly important. And then a bonus that it's a home ownership related project, right? I think that's passionate about Mayor Green and Mayor Baraka's initiatives that they're putting forward, and I think it's great to be able to support such a project.
I second Paul's sentiments. It's also really great to see a developer that we worked with before that we can kind of come back and bring to the table. I think that both of you had noted, hopefully it's contagious and just keep having these repeaters coming in and we can continue to expand. So really excited to see this one.
Thank you.
All right, at this time, I would request we do roll call vote, please. And just office requests that we conduct that roll call vote to capture at least 11. Ashley, can you please read the names?
Amy Monaco.
Yes.
Susan. Emergency.
1 minute. I have to vote.
Okay.
I'm in a meeting.
Fire emergency, please.
Michael Jonas.
Yes.
Anthony Finley.
Yes.
Julie Bunt.
Yes.
Robin Ford.
Yes.
Luis Tamayo.
Yes.
Keith White.
Yes.
Susan Weber.
Yes.
Paul Seppi.
Yes.
R. Andrew Marshall.
Yes.
Robert Sierra.
Yes.
Chairman Kaya King.
Yes.
Chairman, we have 12 yeses. The motion passed.
Thank you so much, Ashley. And now we'll turn to the last resolution on the agenda, one I'm truly excited to see. Resolution 2023.
We want to, as the Redevelopment Authority Board, approve an accommodation honoring the life and legacy of New Jersey Lieutenant Governor Sheila Y. Oliver, who passed untimely on August 1st, 2023. Even during her time in the legislature, Lieutenant Governor, who was then Assemblywoman Oliver, was a fierce advocate for the Redevelopment Authority. When she shifted over to becoming the Lieutenant Governor, she worked diligently to ensure that the NJRA received resources. Doors were open for us to get into the rooms where it happened so that we could undertake the type of projects that we're talking about today. She was the brains behind the 25 million from the Affordable Housing Trust Fund in support. So we wanted to do this commendation for her to show her family how much we truly appreciated her support, how much we appreciated her leadership. And while we definitely miss her, I think all of us on this board and the staff at the NJRA and the staff at DCA, we are definitely going to continue the legacy that she established as both the lieutenant governor and an assemblywoman in the state of New Jersey.
Thank you so much, CEO Anderson. CEO Godfrey, anything to add?
No, that's it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
At this time, I'm honored to ask for a motion from the board members for this resolution.
That'd be 100% support and move.
Have a second, please.
I second the motion.
Is there any-
Who was that? I'm sorry.
Keith White.
Thank you.
Thank you, Keith. Any comments to add before we move to roll call? Hearing none, and thank you, CEO Anderson, the entire NJRA board and the organization. Really honored that we can take this moment to acknowledge her legacy and continue the work that she said. Thank you. At this time, I will request a roll call vote again, noting that Regent's office requests that we conduct at least a roll call vote to capture at least 11 affirmative votes. Please read the names for roll call vote at this time.
Amy Menacchio Mason,
Yes.
Michael Jonas,
Yes.
Anthony Finley,
Yes.
Julie Bunt,
Resounding yes, and thank you.
Robin Ford,
Yes.
Luis Tamayo,
Yes.
Keith White,
Yes.
Stephen Weber, Paul Seppi,
Yes.
R. Andrew Marshall,
Yes.
Robert Sierra,
Yes.
Chairman Hyatt King.
Yes.
Chairman, we have 11 yeses, the motion passed.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Ashley. I'll move on to our next agenda item of any other business to raise at this time.
No, I'm sorry. I'll say it out loud. No, I'm shaking my head. No.
Thank you so much, Stephen. And then let's just move forward to public comment. I did want to note that there are 5 members of the public present today. Any public comment?
Yeah, my name is Bill Crawley. I'm from Polaris American, and I'm just like to say we're really humbled and thankful to the NJRA for its support for our project here in East Orange, and we are honored to have your support. And we especially want to thank Darrell Godfrey and his effort to really help grow our capacity to do the work that we are focused on here in East Orange, and of course Lieutenant Governor's spirit and her outstanding leadership is what paved the way, and we're just following in her footsteps. And I'm a East Orange native, so it really means a lot to me to be able to do the work, and we just thank you for the confidence that you have placed in us, and we look forward to working with you and the whole NJRA team. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any other comments at this time? Hearing none. We'll move on to our last item, adjournment. I request a motion for adjournment of the meeting from our board members.
Andy Marshall, move it.
Thank you. May I have a second, please?
Second.
Who was that? I'm sorry. We didn't hear you.
Robert Sierra.
Thank you.
Second.
Excellent. And so it's appropriate that this can be a voice vote.
Yes.
Just
All in favor?
all in favor?
Aye.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Aye.
Thank you so much, everyone, for your
Happy
time.
holidays, everyone.
Yes, have a great holiday season.
Bye-bye.
Thanks all.
I don't know what to do.